Had Vince on. Vince and Pack, you're on.
Northring, we might be looking at another ban for our boy Disrespect.
Is Doc still, doesn't banning like help his brand?
Yeah, seriously. And a nice vacation. All right. But enough about our boy. Let's go.
Let's Tetris here.
We've started here.
Let's talk about real esports.
These stealth countdowns, guys.
The Vince countdown's pretty smooth like his mustache.
Yeah, Vince must be whispering it tenderly into their ear because I can't hear anything. All right, let's go, guys.
But I'm also a Brady fan, so I'm just rooting for good scores.
Chris Brady is a press down player. He is flying through this. Both players playing very quickly. Maybe an intimidation tactic. Build a huge lead and just make their opponent.
Cards are still there. Okay. Guess they're not. They're still there. I'm trying to check chat. Great. Okay. And a double.
Let's go.
The rare double Tetris.
Back to back. No hold chamber, boys. He's doing that with straight up RNG. It looks like we found the lines. We found the lines from Packy's game for sure.
Where's all the lines flying across the screen and the fireworks?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we need some DLC for NES Tetris. It's been a while. Yeah, I would actually love to see Nescard at one of these events. You know, get him out behind the streamer camera and get him involved. I'm gonna start doing more outreach, give people heads up, tell them where I'm gonna be, because it's just these events are only gonna get bigger. The scores are only gonna get better. Crazy. All right, we have a nice matchup here.
We had.
This is looking real.
Let's talk about that. Let's not talk about what they're streaming about. Yeah.
Real great.
This is our 3-6 matchup, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Already having some amazing parity on the scores. Winseneck with a nice one Tetris lead and a nice board. So, I mean, the real feel on this lead could be 2 to 3 Tetrises if Brady's having trouble digging. It looks like he's almost out.
The defending East Coast champion.
Yeah, he's playing like it. Very assertive, and a boom brings it back to within one more Tetris from our guy.
Winseneck with the counter punch.
Yep. They're trading body blows. Who's going to really make a statement in post-19 play, though? We haven't seen a match go deep into 19 yet.
No.
But even with this crowd, we can definitely see.
Yeah.
Even in round 1.
Somebody's going to go strong here. That was Brady's downfall at the 2018 finals. He was great, and then the transition happened, and he got knocked out. So.
Yep.
And Mike's playing with a little salt too. He's not feeling too good about his pinball performance at Pittsburgh.
Oh, I did not realize that he was.
Yeah, he was here. He was here for that. He put up some serious money to enter that tournament.
Wow. Pittsburgh known for their pinball?
Yes.
Okay.
Pittsburgh is the biggest cash tournament in the world.
What's the buy-in?
There was a few $100.
Wow.
1,000 slots sold out in 2 minutes.
Wow, that's big money.
Yeah, like 5 digits for the winner.
Winseneck having kind of a hardship here. I like Brady's aggression here. Oh my gosh, if we can get this Tetris.
That's a filthy Tetris.
Boom, filthy Tetris for Chris.
That's dirtier than the Monongahela. It's a fun word to say. It's even more fun to mispronounce.
Oh my gosh, dare I say neck and neck with these players.
Yes, absolutely.
It is going back and forth. Winseneck with a screen look to see where he stood, and he saw how close it is.
This is...
Okay, we got some lead changes here.
This is single line territory, but we got the 8-line lead for the aggressive Chris Brady. But
let's see, I want to see more scoring changes. It's fun to see that go green to red to green to red.
All right, so here's the transition part we were talking about.
Bam. All right, the pace is really nice for Mike.
57% equal for both players.
These guys can score well into the max out, the 900s. Especially, this is where you see the high scoring. It's when both players keep each other aggressive.
Right.
It takes 2 to dance here. You saw it earlier with
Chris taking a conservative route on that triple, but good. Keep it down. We're about to hit 19.
Absolutely, especially with a 2 Tetris lead right now. Let's make sure we don't transition poorly, because we know how the game can get.
I'll take that turn into the wall.
Mike Winsenek repositioning, getting into a more comfortable state. He's got a very sketchy middle well built out. Let's see if he just burns it down and transfers it.
Chris Brady with the most beautiful transition you could ever hope for.
Yeah, that thing was picture perfect. He really controlled his own destiny here, but some misdrops. Look how fast it can stack up on you.
It's that 50% increase. It doesn't look like much, but it is a game changer, literally.
Yeah, it's 100% difficulty increase. He needs some. Oh man, a line would really. He can't wait for one.
Mike's looking great.
Any type of drought would have harmed him significantly. Oh man, these Z's. Oh, these blue Z's are killers. He's able to get it over, but he is line dependent right now. He's fighting for his life. That may have closed down the left side of his board, but he has a lead. Mike is going to have to clutch it out here.
One and change.
Just 2 misdrops in a row.
When you're in this situation, when you're front and center, what are you thinking?
You're not thinking anything. You're thinking, I know what score I need to beat. Let's set up the most conservative Tetris, or just burn through it.
Just like that.
There's no shame in doubling and singling through this, especially this early in the tournament. We still have a lot of tournament to go.
You're looking at not quite 1,000 points for single line, so you probably want to be a little more aggressive than that, but there's no shame in just taking what the game's giving you.
Exactly. I mean, 4 doubles and our guys got it.
See, he even put the straight the bind piece on the far end. So
this is a gut check for Brady. It's tough to be sitting with your controller down and watching somebody run down your score. I've definitely been in that situation multiple times, and it is not great.
And there it is.
That's going to do it.
Nicely done. 519, 487 for Chris Brady.
Level 24. We're starting to get a little deeper into the game here.
Good stuff. Good GGs in chat. Yep.
Great game,
Strong
guys.
games.
Yep.
We haven't seen a stink clunker yet.
And this was kind of a drought equivalency here. Like the eyepieces were similar, the droughts were similar. This was the most evenly matched RNG game, I want to say, so far. You got to see a lot of it. Vince getting him started again, as quiet as can be. Yeah, Chris knows what it takes. Winsenek waiting for that first line. Sometimes that first Tetris can be the hardest to get, honestly. It's just one of those things, especially for a DAS player. If you lose DAS on a misdrop, your next piece is going to be a suffer piece as well. Now Brady going through. We did not see these droughts in the first game.
No.
But they were there in waiting.
He's also behind too, so he's like, what?
Yeah. Now he's got to use lines to clean. You never want to see that. But here he goes, using them for their correct purpose. Boom Tetris.
And I'm a big believer in not changing your game plan that much. Yep. You play the way that got you to where you are.
Absolutely.
And
Van Dweller, thank you for linking the bracket, guys.
Appreciate it.
It's a top 8. Oh, okay. He's got a tuck. Nope, he's not going to go for the tuck. He's going to go for the clean. He's going to reset. Oh, this is tough. He's got a couple misdrops, and those are catastrophic.
That is the Vince Clemente bridge. That is
that is in a rooftop.
That is the Andy Warhol bridge, and that's the third bridge of the woman. I forget her name. Candace something.
Everyone knows Candace something, the Memorial Bridge.
I should look that up instead of disrespecting her. She has a bridge named after her, and I don't.
But you know what?
That bridge is coming down, son.
Yep. Oh, but this lead though. Mike Winzenek has been given license to run free, and he is taking it and he is building super clean. And sometimes that's the most intimidating thing that you can do to your opponent when they're digging, is just keep flashing Tetrises in their line of sight. It's a statement. He is almost out of this, but he's a little worse for the wear, honestly. That is just, the pace has taken a hit, and the game throwing another drought at him. Meanwhile, Mike is looking to get a six-digit lead this early. That is going to really dictate the mood for the second half of this game. Brady knows how to be aggressive, but he's really going to have to turn it on here. You're going to start seeing dependencies. You're going to start seeing spires, because burning will not be a valid option pretty soon here. We still have a lot of Tetris to play,
yeah,
to be fair.
You're going to have a strong level 19 to get this.
And that's all that's going through your mind right now. And being aggressive on 19 in tournament play is a terrifying prospect. About 4 Tetrises separate, one an aggressive Tetris with the lead. Like, he is not content to just cruise into the transition with a sizable lead. He wants...
Mike needs that piece now.
He wants more. Oh,
no,
let's...
no, seriously, right now. No, he needs now. Okay, then he got it too late.
Yep.
But it's open again.
I like that he was controlling his own destiny there, especially with the lead. There's no shame in not going for that dirty Tetris. Still a sizable lead. Looks like he had to do a little bit of digging, a little bit of conservative play. This lead could easily have been 200,000.
It's back to 2.5.
Wow, Brady has shut down this lead. Look at him just chasing this down. This is going to give him a little more confidence going into 19, knowing that he's not going to have that big 150,000 point deficit that could have happened.
2 line pieces for Mike, and neither he could score with.
Yeah, that's
got to be the most frustrating feeling.
It really is, especially when you just saw Packy get droughted for a 50. It's in the back of your mind that you could be the next.
Okay, back to 2.5. Mike's back in business.
The board's cleaned up at the right time too. You don't want to be in that major digging, in the 120s.
Not transition in 6 lines for Chris Brady.
Oh, let's go. Nice.
After such a long weekend, that's such a...
I really want to see some clean, no misdrops. These guys can go deep into the kill screen here, into level 19 at least. Okay.
Transition Tetris for Chris Brady.
Transition slightly dirty. That could be dirty enough to cause problems, honestly.
Mike with the clean transition.
He's looking okay. He's not getting ideal pieces.
He knows he's ahead, but he knows he's also playing an aggressive player.
Look at that Z-burst. Oh, just a really nice burning from Brady. And he gets the square. Oh my gosh, this dig. Clutching out the dig, but it cost him a lot of pace. And so Mike back to almost 6 digits on the lead here. But now he's got some misdrops of his own.
Interesting for Chris if he gets the piece.
Oh, he blocked his one at the wrong time.
Oh, that's
our defending champ.
And Dilo yesterday, after we shut down the Dr. Mario's, scored 666,000 on both Tetris stations.
Yeah.
Then some weird demon gate opened up and things crawled out of it. There was a lot of people screaming.
Yep.
It wasn't pretty.
I think he needs one more to really summon the the beast.
Right. So we'll see what happens here. You'll see it live on Twitch if it does.
All right. The opening. Let's see how the players
Thank you, Gordo, for the player profiles.
Deal with this. Both of these stream The Metal Beast is more of a retro variety streamer, and he has a great taste in old school games. He plays them all. D'Lo with some frantic spinning there, but he got it clean. His board is super accommodating right now. The same can be said for Peter's board as well. Metal Beast with a Tetris, and we are off to the races. It's a tough C. It's starting to get a little tricky. Oh, that piece sailed on him. Meanwhile, D'Lo opening up a nice little one Tetris lead here, but this could fester a little bit. Oh, it's getting bad. Oh, it's getting bad. We need some bailout lines here, boys. It's not the day for him. It's not the day for a bailout line.
Oh, wow.
A couple of quick decisions, and we have a result on the game one.
Goodness. I blinked. I missed it.
It happens that quick. So I kind of call that getting bullied by Tetris. He was bullied into some very tough spots, and that's all she wrote.
We normally see a server game in the first round, and we were getting used to seeing all the good games. And
I know.
Oh wait, we're in the first round.
No, Tetris will remind you every now and then that it can be very, very cruel, and it's not just droughts that'll do it.
You watch Corey on stream; he'll put up a little spreadsheet, right? 900,000, 1.2, 800,000. Then you'll see like a 33 in the middle of that.
Right.
So it happens to the best of them.
Absolutely. All right. It does not seem to have shaken him. He's building great. He knows that there's two more games to play here.
Reverse intimidation strats. He's going to make
Absolutely.
D'Lo relax too much, and then he'll take advantage of it, right?
It is too hot for the leather jacket, so he usually plays in a black leather jacket with the hair flowing, but that hair is it traps the heat, and so he's kind of playing without the home court advantage.
Got Demon Diva on stream, D'Lo's wife, cheering him on.
Let's go.
Always feels good to have the support.
This is really high for D'Lo.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets some good pieces, and he puts them in the perfect places.
He gets that line, he's okay, but
if he just gets, these are quick matches.
This is interesting. 2 max outs on this one now, right?
Yeah. This one's going quick here. I did really get a good look at what happened to D'Lo to kick off that tough sequence.
That's our first game 3, boys. Big deep breath. You gotta just take it all in.
First round, absolutely.
Slow it down. Let it come to you. Don't force the issue.
Right now, it's important not to overthink your placements because that'll lead to indecision and misdrops. You really want to just trust your practice and just play with the back of your brain right now.
Yep.
You don't want to be making too many decisions that you're not used to. I'm looking at some really nice boards here. That's a Tetris for D'Lo.
Look at that perfect tie. That's always fun.
Yeah, that's really nice. With some skimming, Peter will take a small lead, but he would have rather taken it with a Tetris to be sure. Both Tetris rates in the 70s, a strong start for both players. A 70 average in school, not so great. In Tetris, we'll take it all day.
Oh yeah. It's a hell of a curve.
I like the setup from Lopez. He's got a place for everything. He's got a skim chamber. He can just burn when he wants to. It really calms those nerves when you're not building spires and dependencies.
When you know you can put anything anywhere. That fleeting moment.
Yep. And here it is again. Look, he could have gotten Tetris ready with so many pieces. So you really take RNG into your own hands with some of these builds. And I love what I'm seeing. Metal Beast has a reverse slope going on. He's going to want to flatten this thing out. That square tower needs to be addressed.
We are in a dead heat.
And he does it perfectly. Just needs to get Tetris ready and he's good to go.
Look at that tie.
Another tie this late in the game, guys.
Great.
This is... I think we calibrated those first 2 matches. Both players had to spot each other a win.
We're like fast forwarding. We're getting to the good stuff.
Yeah, they're like, hey, this is not interesting enough.
The nerves aren't a factor in the final.
So close, too close to call. Very nice stacking, very satisfying stacking from both players. That square causes problems. Did not like that square, didn't really have a decent place for it. Does not matter.
Dilo's come an awful long way in 1 year. A year ago, he came to Pittsburgh Qualifier thinking, oh, I'll just pick this up again after 20 years and kick butt. Didn't make the finals. So
no,
he's been grinding ever since.
If you've watched the Dilo stream, you understand that he takes it very seriously.
Every time on Facebook, he's just posting like detailed updates of every game.
Absolute competitor. He's a little behind here, but he hasn't been really digging. It's just Peter has been putting a lot of pressure with his aggression, and he's got a small little lead to show for it. Neither player really getting into these archaeological digs. So I'm very excited for what the pace. I want to see some 500,000 and plus transitions. I want to see some hot games. Big booms from both players. Again, this is...
Look at this. Look at this. That is less than a Tetris, but it's...
Dilo having to do some creative center well stacking. You don't want to do that high, not making Tetrises. You're just kind of letting RNG dictate the terms of the game here.
I wonder if instead of a screen look, maybe you can look at the projector to your side and see the greener, because you really just want that Keller indicator.
Right.
Just trying to do the math.
Well, they can't see the deficit. Oh,
yeah, they can look at the projector.
On the big boy.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never played with a visual access. That can be a little distracting. I forgot that's kind of a new wrinkle in this.
Yeah, it's like a golf course. Every Tetris tournament has its own little unique characteristics.
That's the bunker. That's a tricky well for Peter to the right. He fills it, and he gets another L behind it, so he's okay. But that's something, that little basket, if you don't get a square, it can be a nuisance.
This is, good stuff. So good.
Wow. Great tucks on some very tricky RNG. Maintaining that lead, but Dilo is so clean and ready to get that Tetris factory
again.
Fully operational.
Get this close.
Boom. Screen look.
One Tetris difference.
Using the drop time on that Tetris to get taps on his opponent.
These are
very
two
efficient.
Tremendous scores.
Love that little adjustment with the T block to allow that blue S safe passage onto the stack. We're getting close to some really nice transition scores. Again, it takes 2 to tango here, and
pace horns are out, kids.
Yep, get those pace horns out. So
neck and neck.
Low drama transition, that's what both players want.
Well, maybe a little bit for Dilo.
Yeah, Dilo created that kind of left side dependency, and where are the lines? Where are the lines? Where are the lines? Oh, that is...
He killed a skim. Oh, no!
And that is going to do it.
My goodness, that was so great.
One little left side dependency can take you down. It was a pincer attack. It was a drought and that L drought on the left. And Metal Beast is going to advance. Huge shout out to Dilo for coming out, but
oh yeah, nothing to be ashamed of that last match.
After dropping that quick round, Peter, total pro, pulled it back and really kind of got it going.